That's what we saw from Mary, and already babytz spotted.
And she's causing trouble, opens that door, pulls rotations towards A. All three players anchored here, but maybe could catch the rotation. babytz actually dropping through the hatch into mid, but Mimi takes her head straight off. Maybe a bit misguided on that drop, but with the pressure coming through halls, she had no other option. Mary, another one. This time onto Muffyn. X10 is just being picked to pieces. Vultures from all sides.
Yeah, Mary runs down mid, gets a kill, rotates, runs down hall, gets another. It is falling apart.
And that's the site now. Bar one player. Tucked close on the site is Glance, but Muffyn's aware. An entry from her. We needed her to step up for X10. She's doing so with a big frag. Still, not out of the danger zone. G2 fast on this retake. Wally's coming down. And all these angles are so difficult to clear. Muffyn trying to swing. There's Polly from the other side. And JinNy is there on the trade. Only Mary. She's low. And it's only a headhunter. She'll find a second. One bullet. Two players against her. The door opening. A 1v1 against Alyssa. And she's missed the shot. Now just a classic. Now barely a chance in this one. She wants a gun. She needs a gun. Make this one happen. At this point, it might just be a matter of damage. And Mary has another. She's only 16, and she's making this happen. Her first land, maybe a clutch. She needs to get this halfway, but Alyssa will swing.
Yeah, that's reasonable. We would love to see that right now, especially with, again, aggressive mid peaks for G2. They go for this all the time. Although the two players you want sort of fighting forward didn't find that angle. It's going to be Mimi for two. Make it a third. You cannot get past her.
Absolutely not. Another
like
prime gaming.
Almost, who just has that uncanny ability to find the perfect lurk timings there. You know, even working through a main, like you don't really think that's a place you would lurk, but yeah, playing on her own is able to just find that kill on the player over by stairs, and now the rest of X10 ready to move into the site. JinNy
is gonna pop her ult here to help with the scale, but it's too late. Juliano gets one, gets out, and Glance anchors a double of her own. Round's already over. 16 seconds. This time is towards B, but Petra, she's on top of the wall.
That is insane.
Angle.
That is an angle you play like in the super late post plants on your attacking side. That is not an angle you get to just punish the attackers from themselves.
They're pushing out of the pit. Mimi took a fight. It's only Glance on this site now. This round is still very much in question. Maybe trying to find her timing to push through, or maybe just biding her time to wait.
So Petra has the ult, but she's gonna have to work through mid, and babytz hasn't moved in the last 10 years. She has just been camped on these doors. She's heard everything from Petra. She is prepared. She will lock down those doors. Now Glance versus the world. JinNy there to secure
That's the decision. Muffyn in quick, a dash through. Spots a player towards the half wall, and Mimi could be in trouble, but the flash is there to support. Petra finds two. Polly trying to trade back. JinNy needs something here as G2 is zoned behind that wall, and now with the Viper's pit down, this post plant potent. Juliano's just pushing in close. She has a timing on this one. Wait a minute. Can she find it? No. Polly too aware. Just Glance now. 1 versus 3. And the pit up. A dart in her face. It misses, though. Is that misinformation? Did they realize? Is the calm there? Yes. babytz spots her out. Holds her time. Holds the angle. But Glance finds it. 1 versus 2 now. That pit is waiting. The abyss on the other side. She's yet to find a single player in that timer. Her biggest enemy still. A Molly on the spike. And the players so far back. Glance just needs to spot the edge of one. The Viper there, a flick around, but JinNy playing the long con. She'll wrap all the way back through. Glance is aware, but she cannot find the shot. JinNy shuts
down. Have any forward scouting, so X10 actually able to sneak 4 players out and try and push past this Viper wall. Mimi's ready, that was not caught by the flash, and the crossfire, the lineup, it is all here. babytz, the sole survivor.
Wall in her face, 1 versus 5. Something tells me this is beyond the reach of babytz as G2 set up together. And Juliano, ready for the trade. He's patient for but a moment, but I'll just look to hound her down with his utility, not give her a chance in this one. The swing is through. That's the commitment, and their initiators. That orb for Glance to pop down and try and defuse. X10 haven't even gotten the spike down yet, and G2 is already pushing in. Dart for the backside, gets broken immediately. No scans. X10 need to take these fights. They need to win them. They need to try and stall out. But Petra, too quickly a flash in a lineup. Only one. Ult is coming through, and JinNy is stuck with her bow in her hand. And babytz alone now. Finds one of the spam, but the health is low. A 1v2, and Mimi.
The question is, does a Reyna player ever use her ultimate?
No.
no, they just don't. It's the last round and a half. Juliano has it. Hasn't popped it yet. We'll see if it comes through eventually.
There
but
we
here we go.
As you say it.
We are zooming down halls, opening up that door to find another way to pinch out onto site. This is an aggressive X10, and the trade is good, but there's still Mimi on site here, and you gotta pull out your gun to fight her.
Oh, she'll find one. Not quite the second. JinNy 1 versus 2, and it will
yet,
not do.
Not going to be fully sending players down halls. Mary does get shut down as the Viper wall does end up coming down, but it's a little bit late. G2 are just sort of fighting their way out of this. Alyssa not going to want a piece of that as she does get tagged up on the exchange, but very likely the plant does manage to go down here.
Maybe trying to flash through this wall, but the right click's not quite turnable.
Ooh.
Will be 2 for G2. They want to keep fighting though. A third picked up. Maybe 2 of her own in the back lines. Polly is so low on HP. Petra just toying with her, biding her time, but wait a minute. Polly found 2 on 1 HP, and babytz just comes in.
Right down the middle.
X10 going for a double push here. Back towards Cannon, and it is being held for. And Muffyn is in the perfect position here to try and find something. Glance though, ready for it. Swings around the corner from babytz's own favorite spot. Finds some of her own. And
Juliano surely saw the hat.
What is going on? The player not spotted there. Juliano goes up into a Cypher cage.
These players, but even then, they're going to have to walk straight on forward. Mimi finds the first though. They've got a chance.
They're both on 1 HP. Have to work their way back into this pit, and Polly has a Spectre. Spam could be so dangerous. 30 seconds left to make that heist happen, and 2 layers of security to bypass. Knife will hit. Polly just swings out of it. Pits down. It's just JinNy. 1 versus 2. She's found the first needs. The connection onto Mimi. 1
this
HP.
Could open
no
up the round with such a close position. Right around the corner. Finds Mary. Wraps around the opposite side as well. But no. G2 carved them to pieces. And it's a 2 versus 1. Polly, the last survivor.
A fight versus Mimi. Can she find it? Yes. Tap onto the head. Now a 1 versus 1 for the game, and Glance pushing around. The angle is there. And Polly's got the orb will fall. And babytz has no utility for this one. Hunter's Fury shut down. A one-way popped. It's something to play off of. JinNy takes down Juliano. babytz there as well. It's only Mimi. Try and make this one happen, and it's looking undoable. Already a bit wounded, but a kill found. 1 versus 3. The player's isolated on site. Time knows her biggest issue, and interfaces babytz, but now she has the plant. 1 versus 2. Can Mimi make it happen? A flash still up. She'll swing around the corner and isolate a duel. Yeah. But Alyssa.
Well, yeah, because you pick it up and then you throw it actually to the correct position is the idea. And the other team was like, I just hear this orb rattling around. What's going on? Look at this, though. Alyssa's traded out by Mimi as G2 try to speed things up over onto the A site.
Oh, Op is here. Muffyn has a dash activated, but Mimi for another 3 kills. She's doing everything right now for G2, and they should be able to get this plant down on A. Rotations so far behind out of X10.
Oh, big problems here. babytz, light armor, and a bulldog, too. You have no flashes or any initiating utility to get you back onto the site. X10 guessed wrong with those side anchors. Mimi's been opening them up with a 3K already in the round. And a chance to swing back into the team. Mary finds 1. Mary finds